Let me just be a bit vulnerable today to you. 2024, as we're ending it, is a year I would have never wished it had come to pass. I went through a lot. Like if I'm to say the best or if I'm to say the worst year in my life ever, it's 2024. I've seen worse things. And I've really seen the most vulnerable aspect of me, to the extent that sometimes I just lock myself indoors and question a lot of things happening around me. Oh God, why me? Why this time? Why this? But you know what? I look at the other side of it and it's like that one becomes a motivation for me to take more action towards what I'm doing. But I wouldn't forget few of you on this channel for your massive support this year, because had not been some of you on this channel, by now I would have been broken down completely, which I know. As I'm talking to you, know yourself. Those who really came up and showed up for me during these tough times, I opened up to you and we never disappointed. You supported me in a number of ways I couldn't have even imagined. I asked for one thing and then you give more than two. I'm really grateful for such people. But 2024 has never been a good year. Like everything was just falling apart, scattering. But I always appear here, speak like I'm normal. I'm not. After recording the videos, sometimes just to edit the video, the thought will start coming back to me. Why this year? Why this year? Why this year? Why is this happening? You stop it. And I'll be thinking about it whilst the footages are in the video editor for me to work on. I'll just be looking at them on the PC like this and I fall asleep. Because nights I find it difficult to sleep. Nights when I am alone like that, a lot of questions come to my mind. A lot of questions. I decide to sometimes I just fake it, trying to distract myself by being busy, but at the end of the day, the work I'll do wouldn't be any meaningful thing. To the extent that there was a video I recorded, about 45-minute long video. I finished editing the video with this kind of pain I was going through and the struggles. I finished editing the video and I discarded the video. I discarded it completely because it was not worth it. I recorded 45 minutes, sat down to do the editing, finished editing, watched the video and decided to delete it completely. But if I had the opportunity or I had the power to change or reverse things, 2024 will never be a part of my life. Never. Never. Like, I just feel like I should just mention and list the things that were happening to me, the things I went through this year. Like, it was just like a documentary. If I should tell you, it's going to be like a documentary you're watching. I'm going to tell you when everything is calm and the storm is now silent. And you know what? There was one time I was completely broken, 100% broken. Look around me, no, look here, there was no solution. Everywhere was falling apart. You turn here, things are acting against you, and to the extent that I had to, like transportation, I had to spend like 1,500 Ghana cedis, leave my current location and move somewhere else just to meet with somebody who would talk to me and advise me. Like the person is more or less like a family friend. I went to this person, traveled a distance just to talk to me, advise, and then share my problems with him so that he would just advise me on what to do next. But you know what? After embarking on that journey, it became it became a turning point. Everything turned around again and gave me a new hope and a new focus. And for that man, I say, God bless you and continue to increase your wisdom and the kind of heart you have with the vulnerable people. I went there and I felt myself, I opened everything up. I didn't hide a word, something that I'm saying is going to be hard to share here. I poured it down to him like a movie. I was just showing it to him like that. Which he sat down quietly and said, what are you going to do now? I said, I don't know. That's why I'm here today. Please, just tell me what to do. Then he started telling me, taking it one after the other, this is this, it has already happened, you have to do this, and with this, you can't do this about it. So I suggest you tackle it this way. If you go and it's not working. And you know what? After this, even assured me that anytime I'm down like that, I should just give me a phone call. Any moment he's going to answer me. A very busy man. Of which, after leaving his place, I did call him 2 times on 2 serious occasions, on 2 serious issues that I couldn't just think about any solution, but just to call him, voice it out to him, and get his side of it. And anytime I did that, he helped me out. 2024 is a bad year. I must say, it's a bad year. Like, well, these things were still moving normal on the channel. You are not going to see that. Okay. But one thing I'm always grateful is that I see some of you come here, you give comments, and it motivates me. And some of you too coming to watch alone also motivates me, so that at least I'll keep going. That is the main reason. And I'm grateful for actually starting this channel. I'm very, very grateful for starting the channel, because in the daytime, I just be there. Like I told you, I'm not into any formal employment. So it means in the daytime, if I'm not on my farm, I have the whole time to myself. I'm not busy doing anything. So I use that to learn about pig farming, to learn about what to do next in business, and then to use that opportunity and that particular time that I'm doing nothing to create videos, which in the night, which I know that, and I go to sleep, I'll find it difficult to sleep. So I use that night to do the editing, just to keep myself busy, distract myself completely. You see, but just like they said that you can't beat nature. When the sleep comes, my hands will be on the keyboard, and as full my hands will just be on my fingers will be on the keyboard, and I fall asleep. So this year, please, I think with what I've really seen in this year, I think I'm not going to face anything worse than this year. There's not going to be anything worse than this year. Very confident. Okay, 3 confidential people that I can always share my issues with, and they don't disappoint. One takes me as a son, the other one as a brother, and the other one too, like a colleague or something like that. See, Francis, you see, what is happening is to tell you that they speak like prophets. They just speak to me directly, and it's entering. I can see it moving through my veins. What they're giving, the advice they're giving to me, I see it moving through my veins. Don't think about it too much. It's not going to help you. Do this. This is the time for you to be strong. Put up this. Don't give up. We are here with you. See? But I must say, this year, I was broken. 100%. I was just broken. But I found a way to smile and look at the struggles. What if I let the struggles weigh me down? Wouldn't it be worse than what I'm seeing now? Francis, gather the pieces together. Fix it. Move yourself up. If you survive this, you're going to survive any situation. Just keep going. Sometimes I can just be in my room with just 10 Ghana cedis to my name. 10 Ghana cedis to my name. But when I go out, people see me and they think I have money. See, well, like, that is something I've been wondering about till now. For me personally, when I'm working, people see me to have the money on me, but nothing on me. I'll just be working with 10 cedi in my pocket, which I always put my hand inside my pocket to check to see that it is actually available in the pocket. So I walk small, I put my hand into my pocket, touch it, leave it there. Walk about some distance, put my hand back into the pocket, inspect to see that the money is still intact. But people don't see. I don't say it. I keep it to myself. Just package myself. That even people come to ask for money from me, and I know I needed it the most at that point. But but it's all God's doing. But in fact, this year, 2024, Francis, as we know him from 2021, 22 on this channel, it's not the same Francis now. But I decided to fake it, cover a lot of things behind closed doors, and then record videos and do what I'm supposed to do. But I thank you. Those of you who showed up, supported me when I opened up to you, didn't disappoint. I know you're on the channel, you know yourself. I say God bless you for that. And I'm grateful for ever knowing you in my life. May you be great, and everything you're doing should move on smoothly for you. It's not been easy. It's not been easy at all. From sicknesses, Charlie, from one problem to another. To the extent that there was one particular sickness that took away all my money on me. Like, I was just paying. With the money, until the money finished, that was where it vanished. Until the money finished, though, that was where it vanished. There was a time I was sleeping at night, and I felt like my breath is cut. My breath is cut. Because I vibrated on the bed, and woke up. And sometimes I'll just be breathing and it's like a continuous thing like this, and there's a cut. So like separation. I could feel a short break in the breath. And I have to wake up at night and shout, Jesus, before I go back to sleep. And it happened to me not less than 3 times, where I felt like my breath was cutting in the sleep. Meanwhile, at the same time, I was still battling with this illness I talked about, that I have to spend every penny on me just to take care of myself. But I always decide to show up. Anytime I find the opportunity somewhere, I decide to show up. Even if it is a 1-minute video, I just record that minute video, post it, just to ensure that the channel, you don't notice that something is happening to me on the channel here. You understand? But honestly speaking, I just went through a lot. Like this. It's a bad year. This is the worst year. Like the baddest year ever. The baddest. I'm saying it playfully because I can't just be too serious. That's the thing. So people, when I'm even going through a lot, people don't see the seriousness in it. Because I'm not going to be too vulnerable to you. When I'm sitting with you, we can talk normal. But I'll hide every pain I'm going through and then maybe console you. The minor thing you are going through and you cannot manage, I will sit with you, console you in that sense. But deeply, I have a lot of stabs on my back that you don't see. But I will ensure that if you come to me with yours, I'll try my best to make you smile and forget about it. Let you know that this one too shall pass. Meanwhile, I'm finding it difficult to convince myself that mine too shall pass. That's all goes doing. Thank you for being on the channel.